Okay, so it's Monday morning, week 6. Today's gonna be a bit of an odd day because Lee's not here today. He's taking his cat to the vet today, so hopefully Misa will be okay. Worried about him, but yeah, he's just taking the day off. He'll be back tomorrow. But yeah, today I am going to be mainly looking at some Blue Dragon stuff. So what we want to do is we want to make an auto tester because one thing that we found last week is that when Lee's making levels, the slowest thing of the process is when he's actually like loading the level up and testing to make sure it's possible, and making sure every level's possible is kind of a big deal for this game, because we hate that feeling in Minesweeper where you get to the end of a level and you're left with a 50-50 and you don't know which one to take. So we want to remove that altogether. So we want to make every level possible with the information you've been given. So yeah, what I'm going to attempt to do today, or start anyway, is try and make an auto tester so that we can streamline that process. Okay, so it's just after lunch. I've been, not gonna lie, just been watching a lot of Breaking Bad while I've been working, since Lee's not here. Yeah, I've been making some good progress. So I've got the validation stuff starting to work. We've got some results now. So when you click this validate button on the right, it loads up the level, and then this auto-completer script runs, and it completes quite a lot so far. I think what we're gonna have to do is literally just one by one, like introduce rules where it can identify like which tiles are which. So like these two are bombs, we know that these three are bombs, and then just sort of like get it to work it out itself, one rule at a time. I think that's gonna be the best way to do it. Thankfully, because of all the levels that Lee made last week, we've got quite a large pool of like testing grounds for this. So yeah, there should be no shortage of work for me. Okay, so getting that. Yeah, so now when you click the validate button, it places the flags as well. So it does everything that it can. As you can tell, this area up here, there's no starting point, so it was impossible to complete up there. So yeah, good progress. Okay, so time's getting on. I've been making good progress on the auto tester. Yeah, so we've got the mechanics such as the walls, all the radiuses and line mechanics working properly. It also knows how many bombs there are in the level. Just as the player would, so it can deduce the last couple of spots, which is really nice. But now I've got this problem. So this is the range of the radius here, right? Okay, it covers this entire area, and we know that there's 2 bombs in this entire area from that. But then we've also got this regular tile that shows a 2 around here, so we know that the 2 bombs are in this area. And with that logic, none of these can be bombs. So what I need to do now is work out a way of making the auto tester work that out as well. Because the bombs are somewhere here, right? So they can't be here, so these are safe. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure I'm going to be doing that, but, but I'll have a go. Okay, so just getting up to about 5:30. I've been making quite good progress. I've been making quite a lot of progress with Breaking Bad as well, but perks when Lee's not here. Yeah, so the auto test is actually coming on quite well. It can test an awful lot now. So if you just click validate, as you can see, it almost completes this entire level now. This is just a test level I've thrown together, but there's still a couple of glitches like this over here. Yeah, so if you just click on test, so this is the view if you actually want to test it manually. So as you can see, there's this 2 radius which encompasses all of this area. So there's only 2 bombs this entire area, but what this 2 is telling you is that there's 2 bombs here. So from that you can you can work out that all of these areas are safe, and then you get the information from this 2 that the 2 bombs are there, and then that one's safe. But yeah, I managed to get the auto tester doing that as well, which is, I'm really surprised at actually. That went a lot better than expected. Yeah, so really happy with that. There's a couple more small glitches, like I say, but yeah, it's been a really good day. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go home now. Looking forward to doing some sprint planning with Lee and actually discuss what we're gonna be doing this week. Other than this is just something that there's just a bit of ongoing work that needed doing. But yeah, a little bit more work on this, I think, this week, and then yeah, hopefully some colour bricks and stuff, but we'll see.
So it's Tuesday, 11:15. Me and Rob just had our stand-up.
Eating my fruit.
Getting excited for Halloween, so doing some quick decorations on the board. busy day ahead. My day is going to be just a YouTube video. Normally I would start yesterday, but obviously as you saw, I wasn't here. But yeah, I've had a pretty good chat about what's next. So we're going to put a little pause on Blue Dragon just for this week because Halloween is coming up. We need to get that pack ready. So that's going to be most of our week. Get some bug fixes done for Coloring Pixels. Get the rest of the images ready for the release. And as well as that, Rob is going to be compiling all the data we got from the alpha test over the weekend. And then we can figure out from there where we're taking the levels for Blue Dragon.
Yeah, I'm going to be finishing off the work I did yesterday as well, I think. But yeah. Yeah, and decorating.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's about 1:15. We just had our lunches. Watched the SpaceX launch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been making some more progress on this auto tester. I think I might be able to get it pretty much finished today, which is the hope. I've made this little padlock gate mechanic work. So how this mechanic works is it's locked behind you discovering a certain number of bombs. So I think in this example it's locked by like 9 bombs, but the auto tester's already found quite a lot of them. If you find another one for it, then it'll turn into a normal tile and it'll be able to like work out where the bomb is from that information. So that's good. That's working. What I'm going to do now is go over all of the 31 test levels that we made for the pre-alpha build and convert that to the new level storage system, so then we can auto test them, and it'll just be a good testing ground, I think, for the auto tester. So yeah, so I'm going to do next. Yeah, okay, so all the levels converted to new format. And just as I thought, the auto tester isn't doing great against them. It's doing okay, but there's a couple of bugs. So you can see that like this level completes most of the way, but it should be able to work out that this tile over here is safe because there's 2 in this radius, and then we know that there's 2 here, so we know that this one's safe. And yeah, so yeah, we just need to work out a couple of kinks, but yeah, let's go. Doing good. Okay, so I think I found what the problem was. So there were a couple of problems, but basically this radius was being paired up with this one direction. So it was trying to use just the information from these 2 to try and work it out, but no, that's not what it should do. It should use this 2. So if it tries to pair something up like this, now it just ignores it and it moves on to the next thing. So now it works with this 2, and it should just complete it all. Yeah, as you can see now it can work out that this 0 is a safe tile. It can work out the rest of the level, which is great. Immediately went on to the next level, and that doesn't work either, so brilliant. Yeah, so the trouble with this level is this 3 radius here. So you know that there's 3 bombs in this massive area. So we know that one of the bombs is here already. We know that one of them is in these 2 tiles. And from that we should be able to deduce that the last bomb has to be here because it can't be anywhere else. I just need to add a little bit to make it work that out. But yeah, well, once you complete that, it works at the rest of the level, so hopefully it should be an easy one. But anyway, bad news, the sign fell down. Someone in the hallway walked past and slammed the door really loud, and the wall shook and the tile fell. The sign fell, so damaged my coffee as well. Look at that.
Yeah, closing video from me, 6 o'clock. No, there's been no updates from me today. All I've been doing is the YouTube video. Gotten it to just over 25 minutes, so same sort of length as last time, 5 minutes per day. Yeah, and that looks like it's going to be the average. Also got the thumbnail ready on the go. I have started the export, but it's saying 30 odd minutes, so I'm probably going to cancel that and do it again in the morning. But yeah, happy with my progress, because obviously I missed yesterday in terms of a productive day, so I'm glad I've got this done and dusted today, so I can spend the rest of the week working on Halloween pack, Coloring Pixels sort of stuff. Yeah, how's your day?
Yeah, yeah, it was good, thanks. Thanks for asking, Lee.
No problem.
Yeah, I managed to get most of the, well, I think all of the auto test work done, pretty much. Yeah, it's been a really productive day. Yeah, lots of videos.
That's good. Oh, still sad though. Still sad.
Oh, I've forgotten. So it's Wednesday?
Yep.
Yep, it is Wednesday. Lee can confirm. We've just had stand-up. Yeah, I think today there's a small bit that I want to finish off for the auto testing. And then this afternoon I'll be looking at Colour Pixel stuff, fixing some of the bugs that people have reported. And yeah, Lee, what are you doing?
Yeah, so obviously exporting the video, finally, get it all rolling in time for the Patreon on Thursday.
Oh yeah, I'll give that a watch as well.
Yeah, you get that all checked over. Other than that, Colour Pixel's Halloween pack, getting the rest of the images done, and then selecting 5 to 3 new ones, depending on how many you need, 2. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's 3 left to pick as well, so if I manage to get on top of the ones that I've got, I'll start picking up the final 3. Yeah, just mainly making work on the actual images for the new pack. And I should probably do a roast my day.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so as I finished work yesterday, I managed to get all of the levels that we have passing the auto test, which is quite good. So today I thought I would quickly write a small script that runs through every level and auto tests them in order, just so when we come like later on down the line we want to build like a build pipeline, just so that we know that we haven't forgotten any levels and we know that all of the levels in the game are possible. Yeah, so I just built this quick auto tester, this quick script that runs through all of the auto tests, runs through every level. It takes a while for the larger level, but I think that's fine. And then it throws any errors out if any of the levels fail, which is great, because actually one of the levels is failing, it turns out. So we did miss one. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, this little script that tests all levels is literally doing the job already. Yeah, there we go. So we've got 2 fails. And then when you actually look at this level, it turns out that I just haven't accounted for something, so that's fine. Yeah, so you can see where it's failing there. So you've got 2 bombs left on the level, and you can work out that they have to go here and here. Just because if you put a flag here, then it wouldn't pass at all. There'll be no way of it possibly passing if you put a bomb here. It's just an extra case I need to add to the thing, so I'm going to do that after lunch. I'm just going to quickly give this week's devlog video a quick watch. Yeah, and then I'm going to try and fix that.
Hey, so it's 1 o'clock on Wednesday, and it's just after lunch. Rob's finished watching the video. There's a couple of small changes to make, mainly with the text being too pale on the background, so I made it stand out a bit. Yeah, I've made some decent progress on the Halloween 2 pack as well. I've added in 2 new images, the witch and the cat. May need renaming, but at least they work in game. So now I'm going to find some more images to keep on finishing off the Halloween 2 pack in time for next week.
Okay, so it's just after 1. So I've been working on this problem here, solving this last level that doesn't pass the auto test. I've got it working. All it does is when it gets to these last few bots and it's not sure where it is, all it does is it checks. It just builds a list of all the possible places it can put the bombs, and then just checks to see which ones won't work. And then if there's only one solution left, then we know that that's what it has to be. So that's all it does now, which is quite good. And it also should mean that if I run the auto test all scene, then all of the auto tests should just churn away and pass, which is exactly what we're after. Yes, as you can see there, it only failed on the 1 level, and that's the testing level that I've got. It's just testing out new mechanics and things. I didn't expect that to pass, but overall it took 46 seconds so far, so yeah, that's quite good. I think that's about me done for the day on Blue Dragon, so I'm gonna swap over to Colour and Pixels and do some big bug fixing for that. Okay, so it's almost 5:30. Just getting ready to go now. I did some more work on Colour and Pixels, but honestly that has been the majority of my afternoon. I had to sort out stuff in the accountant and setting up a new bank account, which is a whole thing. It's been a whole thing, Lee, hasn't it? A whole thing, setting up a bank account. But yeah, it's been a lot of faff, really. There was a merge conflict as well, which we haven't had to deal with yet, so that was a whole thing. But I did do a little bit of work in Colour and Pixels, so now when you press play, go in the settings, there's this credits button. And this is so when people support us on Patreon, we can put the name in here. Yeah, it's a little link as well, which doesn't work. Of course it doesn't. But yeah, I'm just mentally exhausted. I usually am at this time of day. Lee's been doing a good job with the Halloween pack. How are you getting on with that, Lee?
Yeah, so we've got all 20 images in. All sorted, all
Halloween pack 2 done?
Halloween pack 2 done. Yeah, we're just testing all the images now. Make sure there's no like dodgy bits. The one image needs a little bit of change, so
Okay.
get them all, see what happens for the rest of them.
Okay, so it's Thursday morning. We've just had our stand-up. I think today, most of the day, I'm just going to be looking into colouring pixels, fixing this long list of bugs that Lee's made for me. I won't get through all of them for this update, but but I'll hopefully make a dent on that stuff today. Yeah, I think that's about it really. Lee, what are you doing?
There's a bit of social media stuff, like getting the video out for the patrons daily, and then just scheduling the video for tomorrow for the besties. Other than that, back from colouring pixels. Been QAing some pictures last night, get to the rest of them, and then make any changes that need to be done.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good. A simple day.
Should be.
Colouring pixels.
Yeah.
This is where the Switch dev kit arrives in like 2 hours and we just completely derailed.
We don't know.
Okay, so it's just after lunch. It's been a good morning. I've got through quite a lot of the list of stuff that we wanted to do for the next Colouring Pixels update. We've got this credits button. The Patreon link actually works now. Couple of other things in the settings page. So we used to have one button under here that said hide level names and images. Now what I've done is I've just split this up into 2 separate things. It was a request from the community, so happy to add that. Just means that you can hide the images separately to the names. So like if you go on the bonus book, there's no image here, so there's no spoilers, but you still know what the image actually is and the title now, which is good. Also added this little keyboard panning speed slider. So last week when we put the update out, fixing the panning with the keyboard controls, people actually liked it that way. So adding this modifier here so people can make it really fast if they want to. So now if I load a level up and control it with the keys, it goes really fast. But anyway, just giving people control to do that. I'm excited. Lee's excited. Do you wanna?
Take over the camera for you.
Yeah. What? We're doing unboxing. I'm not sure how much. Right.
We'll cut stuff out if we need to cut stuff out.
We might have to cut stuff out, but we've got a delivery, and I'm pretty sure it's a Switch dev kit. So, yeah. We're literally joking this morning, saying that it might arrive today, but here it is. I just like unboxing things anyway. It's a Switch. Lee, it's a Switch. It's a Switch. I've got a Switch. I've got a Switch, Lee.
Got a mess in the office.
Yeah. Look right.
Yeah, so while you've been doing that, been playtesting the images. That'll last 4, but they're all quite large. The dark pumpkin won't give a thorough test, but it's 200 by 150 plus more. There's only 5 colours, so it might be a bit boring, but I'll give it a test, see what happens. Yeah.
Oh dear, this is very different. Okay. It's all fine. It's fine. I'll work it out.
Yeah, it's about 4 o'clock on Thursday. I've just finished going through all the images in the new pack. There's about 5 of them that need a bit of editing. Most of it's quite minor. Haunted House needs quite a bit of changing, but the rest of the edits are just going quite small. So that's going to be what I'm doing for the rest of the day. So opening up the images and editing what I've picked out.
Look at that. Colouring pixels on Switch. I got it working. Yeah, it's about home time. Yeah, most of today I've just been like literally just trying to get this to work, watching lots of loading bars, uninstalling, reinstalling things, deleting a lot of the code that didn't work that was causing crashes. But yeah, we've got colouring pixels on Switch. Look at that. So excited. Turn the music off. Yeah, there's a few problems with it, but I think honestly this is gonna have to be a revisit in January once we're done with Blue Dragon. Because yeah, there's so much work that needs doing. So like there's this strange cursor thing that's like mouse cursor that's here. All of the save file stuff isn't working. I've just ripped it all out. Yeah, I think it needs some love and attention really. Yeah, there's obviously it needs things like controller support and stuff like that. But yeah, this is great. Really excited about this. probably if I go into the bonus book, that doesn't work. Yeah, the bonus book doesn't even work at all. Yeah, coloring pixels on the Switch. Oh, look at that! Really pleased with that. Yeah, lots of work to do, so we can't really fit it into the schedule now. But definitely, come 2021, coloring pixels on Switch, it's gonna happen. Yeah, it's great. So really excited for that. As I said before, it's home time, so yeah, excited.
Yeah, but I head off as well. It's only 5:45. I'm happy with all the images. Put them all in the push into the build. Rob's going to be checking them over, give him the last seal of approval after he's finished playing on the Switch.
The back button doesn't work, so you can't. Once you've selected the level, you can't go back.
Yeah. Well, after that, I've quickly threw all the achievements together, the achievement icons. Not uploaded yet because we don't want to be affecting the achievement count before the DLC's even out. So, but they're all ready to go. Yeah, all the images are ready, achievements are ready, and the majority of the Halloween pack is ready. So I think that's just some final touches with that, and that'll be good to post.
Going on. Okay, so it's what day is it?
Friday.
It's Friday, thank God. Yeah, so it's Friday, we just had stand up. We're going to be jumping around a bit like we usually do on a Friday, but that's fine. So Lee, you've got the YouTube video and stuff to sort out.
Yeah, give most of it's, as always, most of it's scheduled. Just need to actually make the video live and a couple of Discord posts. Most of it's sort itself out. And after that, if coloring pixels get pushed, I'll do the testing on the bug fixes I've done yesterday, and then it's just picking up small tasks here and there. Probably try to get some things that they took away. There's quite a few things back and that now on that.
Yeah. And as for me, at the moment I'm looking at uploading Coloring Pixels build to Steam. We're getting a bit of there's a bit of trouble with that, so I'm getting an error, which is a bit worrying. 'Cause usually it's just like you press a few buttons and then it's uploaded and then we can test it. But no, not this morning apparently. So I'm gonna be looking at that. Yeah, and then once we've done that, I'm gonna test the Halloween 2 book, make sure that's all good. And then New Mechanic Friday, I think. New Mechanic Friday?
New Mechanic Friday.
New Mechanic Friday, yeah. Lee?
Yeah.
I got the Steam thing working.
That's good.
I think we've got a problem.
What?
Okay, so we just had our lunch. I finally, just before we went for lunch, I finally managed to get Coloring Pixels working and uploaded to Steam properly, so Lee's just going to test all that now. Yeah, it should have been a 2-minute job, but it took all morning, so thanks Steam. I'm just going to have a go at making, what am I doing, Lee?
Make it look pretty.
I'm making it look pretty. Yeah, I'm just going to have a, sort of a quick pass at trying to make the Blue Dragon tiles look a bit nicer, and hopefully a bit more satisfying to press. Just thought it would be something nice and easy for a Friday afternoon.
Yeah, I spent the morning mostly going through our Twitter followers to find out any sort of content creators that are already interested in coloring pixels, as well as looking at some businesses or some websites that post reviews on indie games. Just compiling a list of people to contact when the game's getting released. Starting now. Hope this will be much longer because I've only gotten I'm not at the end of the followers, but once at the end of the followers, I'll start reaching out to other platforms, see if I spot anyone else who's might be worthwhile getting in touch with. But yeah, now that I've made a good headway on that, and now that Rob's fixed coloring pixels, I'm going to make a start on actually doing the QAing the bug fixes he made this week. Okay, so it is about. I'm too tired to read the time. It's Friday. That's all I know. It's been a really good day. We didn't do much New Mechanic Friday. We talked about it a bit, but we didn't test any levels on the whiteboard. We didn't do any paper prototyping, but what we did instead was talk a lot about the art of the game and actual design and the flow.
Yeah, and what we're gonna do for a level menu and stuff. I think we've got a cool idea of sort of making Blue Dragon this sort of you colour the world as you complete level by level. You slowly colouring in the world. Which I know that a lot of you play Coloring Pixels should like. But
That wasn't the inspiration for it, but it's always fun.
We just like colouring things. But no, it's been good. today I managed to finally get that build working for Colouring Pixels, and then it's just mainly been a lot of like art prototypey stuff for Blue Dragon. Lee's been actually testing out some of the new like level making stuff that I made last week. So the whole new like editor workflow he was testing out today, and also the auto tester that I made earlier in the week.
Yeah. Some minor bugs, but we've already ironed them out, so
yeah,
pretty damn good.
Yeah, the time savings seemed to be insane. It was like it took you like a quarter of the time or something.
We've got
stupid.
some hard stats next week, but yeah, so far really good. So hopefully that'll
it's good.
The work quality and the work quantity.
Yeah. What else have we done this week? We've got Switch build.
Switch, very exciting. We've got the Switch dev kit. You've done a quick build on that just to get it kind of working.
Yeah, took out half the game, but yeah.
Colouring Pixels Halloween pack is pretty much done. Rob needs to test it. There's some minor things like testing the achievements. Achievements are ready, but we haven't got uploaded and stuff just so the achievement count doesn't increase a week before the game's out. But yeah, the Halloween pack's ready, near enough.
Yeah, I'll give that one to over next week.
Finally made a good indent on the marketing side of Blue Dragon as well today. Got a big long list of potential people to contact when we come to advertising the game.
Oh yeah.
Well, there's a lot more refining to do with that. There's just a rough list people might cross out later on, people might definitely try and get in contact with. But that's exciting. That's a bit early doors for that though. But yeah, that's...
Yeah, been busy week. And you're off for one day.
I know.
Yeah. So remember to like, when's this coming out? Will this?
This will be on the day of the Halloween pack.
Oh, will it? Oh, get the Halloween pack later today, please. Thank you.
Link will be in the description. The giveaway will be done by now. So if you missed out last week, unfortunately, giveaway is done. But 5 years if you're watching the video. Congratulations on winning the game for free. We're also looking for names. We may update what we're looking for in terms of names for the game, but that link will still be there as well, as long as all your links. So if you want to check out our games on Steam, want to help us on Patreon, by all means, we're very grateful if you want to have a look at that. But yeah, that should be about it.
Yeah. Friday. Let's go home. Let's go home, Lee. Let's go home.